Okay, hello. We are going to continue off where we did earlier. Or kind of. One sec, let me untangle these. Okay. So, this is what I worked on not even an hour ago on stream. So, this is my stream ending screen, basically like a night sky with clouds going by. I'm going to create a stream starting or stream waiting screen now. It's very similar, but it's going to be like a daytime, a mix of a daytime sky as well. Hey, said who? I don't know why GLM only does SIMD for VEC4 and MAT4, such a huge complication. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't think it's something that you can just go in and add to anything. That's one of the biggest things that I've seen is like there's been some C# programs I've seen that are just like, I'm just going to go and add SIMD vectors and it's going to make things faster. Automatically going to make things faster. That's not always how it works. Okay, so I've got a crazy idea for this. What if I did a cloud tunnel? Basically like wrap the clouds around into a tube. Don't do any of these stars, just do a sky. Think of how much you would need, only for vectors. Oh yeah, if you're doing 2, 3, 4 component vectors, I know, it's ridiculous. Have you heard of metaprogramming? Like, have you thought of creating a program or script that generates all of the functions for all the different combinations? You get what I'm saying? Basically make a program that writes the code for you, and then you just like write code that combines them. For SIMG you can't do that. I think you can. Ah, that really shows how rough the clouds are. That's interesting. wonder if I could make them smoother. You know what, I'm gonna make this a tunnel first. Not all vec2 types match with my SMD type. It's a vec2, isn't it just a vec2? I wonder if I should ray trace from the center of this tunnel, because that might be, instead of going along the plane. Wait, I could just represent this as a plane and then just distort it. Oh my god, are you trying to do int2, uint2, double 2? Bool 2 is a thing in GLSL, it's bvec2. I would just try to do vec2, like int2 and uint2. Yeah, I don't know if you've looked, but SSE instructions don't normally have unsigned, just signed integer instructions, and they normally barely have any integer instructions. SSE is mostly for float, so it's not even like integer. MX, that's integer. They all have integer, it's just only signed and only with specific things. Like, if you're doing like some weird stuff, it's not one-to-one with regular 32-bit operations. The way SSE does integer operations is the way it also does float operations, which isn't the way that normal CPUs do integer operations. It's fucking complicated. Like when floating point operations are done, if you've got two doubles, it does it with one. Well, okay. Float operations on PCs are actually 128 bits. It does unsigned and signed, I just checked. Okay, MMX might have signed, but it only has vec2s and it's not like, not very good. And I mean, like, you can do unsigned with signed, it just has one less bit. So like, yeah. But floats are actually 128 bits. Actually 128 bits. They actually might be 128 bits. In computing, is signed. Where is it? But basically, if you're doing, let's say you're adding or operating on two 32-bit floats, it does those operations into a 64-bit, so that if the result has too big, requires higher precision, it doesn't mess up. And then it'll end up scaling it back to the 32 bits and like truncating it to get the correct result. For integers though, even when you have two 32-bit integers, it still operates the result being 32-bit. But when you do SSC or MMX or AVX instructions, it saves the 32-bit operations in a 64-bit value and then truncates it or saves the 64-bit value. So like, it seems small, but if you're trying to make a thing that's one-to-one to the actual CPU, then it's actually like such a big issue. GLSL has DVAC end but no double type. No, it's not. It's not that crazy because like 32, floats in like GLSL and on GPUs are normally even 32 bits. Like they were 24 bits for the longest time. And they still are in a lot of cases. It's actually super annoying. Like, but that's how the GPU gets such big optimizations. Alright, so there's going to be a way to scale this. Basically twist it around so it's like a tunnel. And then I'm going to try and do full volumetric tracing with a big bright sun so it has a god rays. But how would I do that? The issue is I think I need to do this whole thing. I don't think I can just distort the view here. I know I have to do something equals atan. I'm not sure what, and I'm almost thinking if I want to do full 3D correct, I'm gonna need to ray trace this in 3D, not do any tricks with distorting the view. In C++, you can tell the libraries are real complex. That's what C++ is good for. I think I might just literally comment this stuff out right now. And just do the clouds right here. So then p dot y minus equals water. We're going to do a tunnel. So p dot xy minus 4. Alright, boom, that's a cloud tunnel. Oh my god, it actually works. So that's a tunnel. If we apply a little bit of a distortion to this, okay, that's too much. We can get a cloudy-like effect. So then, to make this extend farther, this is what I was talking about, where ray tracing ahead in the tube. So right here, or actually right here, I push the ray ahead by ray tracing to a plane along where the clouds are. And in this, I need to ray trace ahead along the tube. And I haven't done, oh man, I haven't done a cylinder ray trace in a long ass time. Let me think about this. So I'm pretty sure it's similar to, or nearly identical to the circle ray tracing function. Just missing an axis. It's basically like a 2D circle cylinder distance function. No, and cylinder versus ray function. But it only needs to account for the center, or it only needs to work from inside to outside. I'm just going to take my ray versus where is it? Ray versus sphere function right here. And look at this. Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty damn confused right now. We're not confused, I'm not really sure where to go with this. I think it actually could just be calculated with rd.z, because that's the does it need to be analytic? Well, I'm just looking for a really quick bit of math that I can do to advance the ray forward. Alright, so let me think about this. Farther ahead. This actually should do it. Yeah, I think I got it. Maybe? Let me think about this. 3 divided by z will be all the way 1 here. Oh, this is inverted. So this is actually supposed to be 1 minus 1 divided by, I think. Or maybe I can just do 1 minus. Alright, I got it. Or I'm fairly certain I got it. Yep, here we go. See here, it's actually going into the tunnel there. But right here, oh, got a decimal place, but right here it's still inside. Okay, now I need to fix up the actual cloud function here. And I should be able to make it trace farther by putting this ahead. So this should be actually extending. You can see here it's ending right here, but as I push this forward, it should actually get farther, but it's not. I guess maybe as it gets farther in there, the ray direction gets Alright, I think I figured this out mostly. Let's try this. Let me think about this. 1 minus 1. Yeah, this is totally wrong. I didn't think about that. Alright, let's think about this. So what I want to happen is as the ray direction gets bigger, traces farther. As it gets smaller, traces less. Let me try something. I swear I've done this before. I've not done this specifically, but one of these shaders is a warped, not the darkened corridor effect. It basically like spins around and it has the code I'm looking for. I wish there was a way to search through just my shaders. Oh wait, there is. I need to sign into my account. Shit. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna sign into my account just to search through this. Now, which one was it? What was it called? Alteration of checkers plane. Never mind. That isn't even what I'm looking for. Shit. So basically what I need is, when it's off to the complete side, it just adds the length to the cylinder, which is like 1. But as it goes, it increases. So the whole issue with the 1 minus z so it gets to 1 in the center. This will get to 0, which will extend to infinity. As far as I can tell, this is actually correct. But for some reason, it actually gets shorter as it traces farther. That's so weird. Dude, that doesn't make any sense. It actually gets farther as it gets smaller? What is going on with the math? One minus z. Z is never goes to 0. It does go to 1, but that's okay. That should show up as not a number there, but it's not. This is the length minus 4. That's the value of that. We're just going to search up on Shader Toy. Cylinder tunnel. This should come up with a million things. It came up with nothing. Classic Shader Toy search. Square tunnel. Cylindrical squarish tunnel. Yeah, that actually doesn't give ray tracing though. I don't think. Is it actually just 1 divided by length RD? Oh wait, RD dot XY. Oh shit, it works. Okay, amazing. There we go. So that's a very big cloud tunnel. That bit of shading right there is the lighting. This actually isn't a proper random ray. I did a little trick. A random direction uniformity test for doing proper random. Just normalize and apply cosine. Wait a minute. This isn't going -1 to 1. Oh my god. Wait, so what does this one look like if I fix it? That was actually wrong. Do the proper uniform. Yeah, I could definitely make the clouds softer. I'm gonna do that. Hmm. Yeah, I guess it's good enough. Yeah, I still wish I could make these softer. I don't know what to do other than apply some sort of distribution to this. Not sure if making it smaller like this is going to make it smoother. No, I think it did the opposite. No, that did the opposite. What about doing the color scaling left or light multiplication? No. I think it might be the ray scattering then. Right here. Alright, there we go. That's with no ray scattering. That's with a little bit. That looks crazy. That almost looks like a black hole type effect. Actually be random here. Oh, no way, this works really well. Oh, wicked, that looks really good. Okay, so I'm gonna make that a random variable. Awesome, okay. Now do the same thing right here. Wicked, okay. So that's so interesting. If I change this to more random, it should. That looks different each time. That's so cool. Okay. And now I need to add actual waves to it. How am I going to change this water? I think maybe ATAM. And then I guess just Z. All right, that needs some work, but I also want to add in some more lighting because I think I might also do that mirror effect because that seems to work very well at hiding the artifacts. Actually, alright, even with the artifact. Yeah, so right here, this would actually look decent, I think, if it had some more lighting than just this blue. So I'm going to do like a sun in the middle or a sun somewhere here. I kind of want God rays going in. We'll see. That's the other thing, is if I'm doing one like point light right here in the center, then oops. It's one light in the center. And I might just want like a soft lighting across. You know what, let's just try dot RD. So this should put a light right in the center. Sharper. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna want or I think I'm gonna do importance sampling here. So basically, instead of sending the ray out randomly, I'm gonna send it towards the light here. I'll be right back though. I'm just gonna stand up and stretch. Okay. I'm going to try putting the importance sampling right here. Modify this. Where the W is the chance of sampling towards the sun. 50% chance. All right, let's see how this is. Okay, that is definitely important sampling. You can see here we even got some shadows now. Let's try increasing our iterations to 32. Yeah, so that makes the shadows way more intense. Huh. There's still that line in the middle. I thought that would move that. Adding this. Yeah, so it's so weird how there's still that line down the center. I honestly don't, like, I know that the line is from the absolute value here. Okay, so where it loops around here. I think this might be the way, I don't know. Okay, now I want to try adding a bit of God rays. So to do that, do this not just based off distance. I basically need a constant chance here. This should give a 10% chance. Yeah. Alright. That's a 10% chance of hitting global mist. It's a 1% chance. %20 chance. And I believe to make God rays, I need to increase the precision. And increase the number of samples. Oh, that's a big difference. Oh, I know why there's no God rays. Because it's not tracing through the center here. Because I'm extending the tube. I need to ray trace from the start here. Alright, so let's get the light straight in the center. It won't do any God rays the way this is. The light needs to be somewhere up here or around for there to be God rays. So let me try something. Let me try putting the light in the top left corner instead. Syntax error. There we go. Okay, so the light's up there. You can actually see the shadows going through. That's so cool. Okay. Put the light off to the side right here. Through, so it's like right there. And then I put in God rays. Oh, you you can kind of see the God rays there. I need to make it brighter now. Well, that's crazy. So those are God rays shining in. Okay. Man, this has... Okay, I could keep working on this. I'm done for tonight. I'm getting tired, and like this stuff really keeps me up. If I keep working on it, I gotta start getting ready for bed, or I'm not gonna sleep. Oh man, I'm really into these shaders right now. I love ray tracing. I'll be back again tomorrow for another day of streaming. I hope anyone who watched today enjoyed the streams, because I did as well. I will see you around. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching.